So this morning I'm going to be listening to a piece by Russian composer Sergei Zagny. I hope I'm pronouncing their name correctly. It's called Barcarola or Barcarola, and it's a piano piece from 2011. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think I vaguely remember this piece. It's sort of like each measure corresponds to a date in 2011, starting with January 1st and ending with December 31st. There's a couple. Okay, so there's multiple for some days. So I am confused then. So the numbers under each measure are the day slash hour of the respective walk. So day of the year from 1 to 365 and hour from 1 to 24. Okay, other features we can observe. Each measure, some of them have repeats, some of them don't. Um, has dyad in the bass clef in unfilled notes. Sometimes one of the notes is in the treble clef, and then we have a dyad or triad of higher notes, um, sometimes extending up to the uppermost register of the piano with this 15 VA staff, and I guess you just play it fairly slowly and evenly. The recording is 20 minutes long. Okay, and then the composer themselves, see if I can find a good source for a biography here. I kind of discovered their music by chance online. I think I saw like YouTube recommended me a score video of his piano sonata, and I was like really blown away by it. Um, so I just downloaded a bunch of his scores, which are freely available on his website. I don't know if you can find his website anymore though. Anyways, is born in 1960. He's interdisciplinary. Um, he would have been in his 20s when the Berlin Wall fell. Studied composition and music theory at the Tchaikovsky Conservatory in Moscow, then taught there immediately after. And music is fairly well performed and seems to be more on the conceptual and Cajun side. Um, and he himself is a free improviser on unconventional instruments, organ, and piano. Give you a sense of him. I mostly just downloaded his piano music because he has quite a lot for the instrument. This piece I may have listened to it once before. Anyways, the link to this recording is in the video description. I'll see you in 20 minutes and we'll reconvene. Okay, cool. This was a interesting listen. I should mention that this composer Zagny is known for his sort of mathematical music. Like all of his music has sort of mathematical ideas underpinning it, or at least almost all of his music does. And in order to do that, of course, he has to take these cultural objects in music and encode them as numbers, right? Um, and I think here is a really clear example of him doing that because it's like obviously the larger number out of 365 is the first chord, and the smaller number out of 24 is the second chord, because I did not hear a great variety in the second chord. There's maybe 24 of them, sounds reasonable. Whereas the first chord of each measure, every chord was different, and it had this quality where it kept shifting. The lowest voice would shift up by semitone, and then it would come back down every time there was a round number ending in zero, a multiple of 10 or something. Um, I don't know exactly how it was encoded, but the chords went from two to three to four voices, so they got progressively more complex, and also um, they were confined to this register that overlaps slightly with the register of the second chord. So it's kind of interesting how restrained it is. I think the sonic result is like these chords sound quite gorgeous together. And the use of register, it never gets below this D sharp 3, I don't think. Which is, yeah, it's sort of like this realm of like high voices, but also all of the extreme upper register for the second chord. And yeah, I thought it was very haunting and also kind of cute, like something about every day having its own chord. Um, is just a nice, pleasant idea. My birthday wasn't on here. I guess the person in question never walked on December 4th, but your birthday probably is in here. And if so, then now you have a chord to associate with it. Um, so there's definitely that element of like fun just by encoding things.